It's kind of crazy that the world of 9mm is exponentially expanding these days, with numerous brand new options produced every year. Still, when it comes to the best 9mm, there are still only a select few that are commonly vouched for by competitive shooters, enthusiasts, and even law enforcement personnel. Again, this proves my claim that not all guns are created equal, and there are just specific units that have been able to impress the majority of the gun market. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line45. In this episode, I am going to showcase another batch of highly exceptional 9mm guns worthy of being called the best due to their accuracy, reliability, ergonomics, and reputation. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now, let's return to the video. Langdon Tactical 92 Elite. I could have just mentioned the Beretta 92 here, but I just thought that a more refined and intuitive variant of the gun, such as the Langdon Tactical 92 Elite, was much more interesting. The Langdon Tactical 92 Elite is a full-size pistol with a total length of 8.4 inches and a barrel length of 4.7 inches. It shoots 9mm and has 15 rounds of it in its magazine. It's also a double-action, single-action gun, similar to its predecessor. In particular, the double-action trigger is surprisingly light. It's just 8.5 pounds, while the single-action pull is consistent at 4.5 pounds. This is a huge improvement from the trigger of the original Beretta 92. One notable detail about the Langdon Tactical 92 Elite is its optics system. Among all the mounting systems right now, I think it's one with the lowest setup. The red dot just sits less than an inch above the gun's bore, and this one gives operators a more natural line of sight, which of course helps in precise and fast target acquisition. The Langdon Tactical 92 Elite is extremely accurate. My 10 5-shot average for this pistol at 25 yards is 1.71 inches, while using different 147 grain ammo. During my test, I just used its iron sights and no red dots were involved. Also equal to its accuracy is its reliability. The gun is simply designed to shoot without malfunctions, as long as it's properly cleaned and lubed. And it's not taxing to shoot either. The grip ergonomics are great, the fit is nice, while the checkering is not so overly aggressive. I also like the fact that it has a beveled trigger guard, which should prevent you from having the shooter's knuckles. CZ SP01 Tactical. If you want a foolproof choice right from the get-go, you can never get wrong with the CZ SP01 Tactical. The foundational elements of the CZ SP01 are actually similar to the CZ75, with the SP01 being derived from the CZ75 platform. Hence, it has all the beloved features of the CZ75, such as its locked breech operating system, double-action, single-action trigger, and short recoil configuration. Similar to the CZ75, the SP01 also includes internal slide rails, and they significantly reduce the bore axis of the pistol, which again helps in optimal recoil control. At the same time, the overall ergonomics of the SP01 Tactical are simply timeless. The rubber grip panels with relief cuts and swells, for instance, are just effective in providing a secure and comfortable grip. With its beaver tail, my hand can control the gun consistently, which is crucial since I like making quick follow-ups. Of course, the CZ SP01 Tactical is a well-balanced yet hefty pistol, so these things alone will tell you that the gun is easy to shoot. It doesn't flip that much, and based on the years I've used this gun, taming its recoil is fairly easy. It isn't susceptible to malfunctions either. I'm already over 5,000 rounds down with the CZ SP01 Tactical, and so far, it has been that seamless in shooting different types of ammo. Well, that isn't surprising, as every SP01 Tactical is dry-fired 500 times before shipped. In terms of accuracy, I am pretty sure that the SP01 Tactical is far from being a stray shooter. I mean, I had an instance of comparing its groupings with Glock 17. At 25 yards, the groupings of this CZ pistol are twice tighter than the groupings created by Glock 17 using the same ammo and stock setup. That alone tells you that the SP01 Tactical is meant for serious duty use. Springfield Armory Echelon. The Echelon is one of the latest 9mm pistol lineups introduced to us by Springfield Armory around 2023. Despite being the newest kids on the block, these guns already impressed the market. But of course, I am not after the accolades that it received. What you probably want to know right now is why I put this gun on this list. For starters, the Springfield Echelon is a 9mm pistol with a standard length of 8 inches and a barrel that measures 4.25 long. However, there's a threaded barrel version of the Echelon that is almost an inch longer than the base model. Plus, the threaded barrel is about 5.3 inches long and should let you attach compressors and suppressors. In the grand scheme, the design of Echelon is ideal for competitions, duty use, and home defense. It's very intuitive to handle, as the gun allows for a natural point of aim and includes ambidextrous magazine release and slide lock. There's also this thing called the adaptive grip texturing layered on the frame of the gun and other indexing points, like the takedown lever. The proprietary texturing isn't similar to other grip texturing you tried. The best way I can describe it is that the more you grip it, the stickier it becomes. The performance of the Springfield Echelon is also convincing. It can hit 8-inch plates at 20 yards with superb consistency and repeatability. I can also achieve sub-2-inch groupings at 25 yards with this pistol. Well, it has all the prerequisites to ensure accuracy in the first place. The striker trigger doesn't suck. The tactical rack U-notch rear sight and tritium front night sight are easy to zero and precise, and the gun has a nice heft on it, ensuring that it has controllable recoil all the time. You can also burn different 9mm rounds on this gun, and its reliability won't depreciate, given that you clean and lube it in regular intervals. And before I move to the next gun, the Echelon also incorporates a variable interface system. In particular, this is a mounting system, and what it does is that it lets you slap red dots on the slide without the need for adapter plates. Sig Sauer P226 X5 Legion. I have high regard for the P226 platform of Sig Sauer. The original P226 is one of the best that I've tried, and until today, I still keep 2 units of this gun in my safe because of their highly dependable performance. But right now, what I want you to look at is arguably one of the best upgrades of the P226, and that's the P226 X5 Legion. In a nutshell, it's appropriate to say that this gun was built for competitive shooting. Aside from the TXG tungsten grip panels with Legion pattern, the gun has a more pronounced beaver tail for a secured and comfortable grip. At the same time, it offers gas pedal support for your thumb, which significantly improves the way you tame its recoil. Oh, this P226 is still a 9mm gun, so don't worry about it. It measures 8.6 inches long and is fitted with a 4.4-inch barrel. It stands 6 inches long, and a bit girthy though, as it has a width of close to 2 inches. Still, gripping the gun fully isn't a problem. With a magazine, the P226 X5 Legion weighs 42 ounces, which is enough heft to soak its recoil. It has an alloy frame with that iconic Legion finish, and the same finish is also applied to its rugged stainless steel frame. The sights on the slide, by the way, are my favorite X-ray 3-day night sights. And just by looking at the slide, it's quite clear that it's cut for optics. The single-action only flat-faced AX3 trigger is fantastic, not only because it's crisp and smooth, but also because it's fully adjustable. You also have to know that the P226 X5 Legion has an integrated expansion chamber within the slide. What this does is that it significantly reduces the gun's recoil. So when you shoot the gun, it stays flat and doesn't course off from your target. I mean, how it could sway, given that it has a well-balanced ergonomics and a premium trigger. It places shots tightly at 15 yards, with high chances of landing bullets in an exact ragged hole. It runs on various 9 ammunition too, but my best results came from 124-grain Federal American and 115-grain Blazer Brass. Staccato P. If you have the bucks, it's better you jump directly to the Staccato P. Because, really, this gun is just something else. It is a double-stack 1911 pistol, aptly known today as a 2011. Basically, it has a 17+1 round capacity, but it also has an extended mag that holds up to 20 rounds of 9mm. It no longer uses the conventional 45 ACP in a single-column design, which optimizes not only its capacity, but also its overall shootability. Well, the gun is downright a flat shooter. With a 4.4-inch bull barrel, a moderately weighted body of around 33 ounces, if unloaded, and the integration of the Dawson Precision Recoil System, the Staccato P shoots with speed and precision. I can't really put into words how accurate the gun is, but it's a tight grouper at 25 yards, and can still ring steel up to 60 yards, especially when tossed with red dots. Its red fiber optic front sight and adjustable square notch rear sight are visible in various lighting conditions, and these aren't plastic sights at all. And of course, the crisp 4.5-pound single-action trigger is just crisp and clean. It resets at a lightning speed, too. In terms of reliability, the Staccato P is almost flawless. I am not exaggerating, but some folks have already hit 10,000 rounds with this pistol and only had a few malfunctions. Meanwhile, all of the controls are intuitively placed. You may not need any more to adjust your grip unless your hands are really small. The polymer grip module is insanely great for the most part, thanks to its aggressive stippling. It really makes your hands stick, regardless of whether it's sweaty or bloody. In a nutshell, the craftsmanship of the Staccato P is just worth its $2,500. It's solid, precise, and never misses a round.